single day. I'm gonna make something great.
Hello and welcome to JustCompareCars.com. My name is James and today I'm going to be doing a walk around video of this 2017 67 plate Nissan Navara. It's a 2.3 DCI 190 Tekna Auto with just 88,000 miles and full Nissan service history. It's also got the remaining amount of the manufacturer's warranty, which when new would have been 5 years or 100,000 miles. Okay, so we've been doing these walk around videos for quite a while now and we find them to be very popular, mainly because it means you get to view the vehicle from the safety and comfort of your own home, but as if you were here today with me in person. As I go around the vehicle with you today, we'll look at all the panels individually, looking for any marks, scratches or dents. We'll look at the wheels and the tyres, looking at the tread depths. We'll have a look in the back. Then we'll have a look inside the vehicle, looking at the seats, the functionality. I'll even tell you what it smells like inside. Once we've done that, we'll pop the bonnet, have a look at the engine, and finally we'll have a look underneath at the underside of the engine, the chassis, and of course a spare wheel. Now, once you've watched the video, if you're happy with what you see and you'd like to buy it, a small deposit will secure it and we can pretty much deliver it for you any way you need it to be. If you're looking to finance it, we'll ask you for a deposit to cover the VAT and an application takes about 5 minutes. It's also worth mentioning that once you've watched your video, if you think I've missed something or if you'd like to see something in a bit more detail, please just ask, as there's absolutely nothing for us to hide for you. Right, let's start with the bonnet and then we can work our way around from there. Obviously, first things first, it's got a bonnet bib. Nice bit of kit, especially to save your bonnet from stone chips at the end of the day. And obviously you can see that's done its job. It's in nice clean condition. There's no nasty marks or dents. There's nothing really obvious on it at all to show you. So, driver's side headlight and front bumper. And again, there are a couple of little tiny stone chips on the bumper, but there's nothing serious. And as you can see, as I walk round and go across, there's nothing seriously detrimental. There are a couple of stone chips, but seriously not bad at all. And you can see there that the passenger side headlight, get my words out, passenger side headlights in good condition too. Obviously these have got daylight running lights as well. Right, so passenger side front wing. As you can see, it's in nice clean condition. There's no obvious marks or dents. Everything looks nice and clean. Passenger side front wheel and tyre, wheels in good condition and there's no obvious damage. It's a general grabber tyre. I would guess there's about 8 or 9 mil. I'm not sure which ones these ones. These are the early ones. They do about good for about 50,000 miles for a full set, so they're usually very, very good. Windscreen's in good clean condition. There's no obvious damage. Passenger side mirror back's in nice clean condition and there's no damage. Let's go over the pillars first. Passenger side, and as you can see, nice clean condition and no obvious damage. Roof, and again it's in nice clean condition, there's no damage. So passenger side, it's always nice to have a quick look from this view. You can see then everything looks nice and straight, there's no misalignment, there's nothing that looks out of place, and everything's nice and clean. So let's go down the passenger side quickly. Now there's no obvious marks or damage. Everything looks nice and clean. Panels are nice and straight. And that's the same for the side steps as well. Nice and clean, in good condition. They have got the wind deflectors on these. They're in good condition, there's no damage. Rear quarter. And again, it's in nice clean condition, there's no obvious marks or damage and everything looks really nice and clean. Passenger side rear wheel and tyre, wheels in good condition, matching tyre, matching tread depth. So on the back we'll notice obviously it's got I think that's a mountain top roll, looks like it, mountain top roll and lock. And it's also got the roll bars as well, and it really does look good, sets it off really well. Nice bit of kit. So, passenger side tail lights in nice clean condition, there's no damage, there's no cracks, there's no misting, everything looks nice and clean. Someone's put the optional chrome swirl on it, that looks nice as well, sets it off well. Contrasts the bumper, which you can see is in nice clean condition throughout. So tailgate is in nice clean condition. There's no obvious marks or damage. Everything looks nice and clean. Tow bar's got the earlier style electrics. Well, there's a tidy old lump out of that. That's happened. End of date is a work truck, but something to consider. Obviously it's been used for something, it's been used for a job. And you can see in the back, it's been used. It doesn't look like it's been used overly heavily, but there are marks and the signs of use. And obviously there's that as well. I don't know whether that'd pull out, or I think you can probably replace them plastic things anyway if you're really bothered about it. Mountain top operates as you would expect. Locks no problem. Alright, so let's go down the driver's side. Driver's side tail light, again, nice clean condition, no damage. Rear quarter is in, again, nice clean condition. Being really critical, there's a couple of tiny little marks there. There's one there. It's not dinted. Driver's side rear wheel and tyre. Wheels in good condition. There's a couple of tiny little marks just there. But other than that, nothing else. Matching tyre, matching tread depth. And everything looks nice and clean from this side. Let's go over the pillars. And again, nice and clean, no damage. Being really critical, there's a tiny little mark there. Roof is in nice clean condition as well. So driver's side, and again you can see there's no misalignment, there's no nasty marks, everything looks nice and clean. There is a tiny little dent just there though, you see that? I'm not sure how that's happened. You can't really see it, but it is there. So let's go down the driver's side. And again, nice clean condition, and that's the same for the side steps as well. Everything looks really, really good. Driver's side mirror back's in nice clean condition, there's no damage. That's the same for the mirror. So driver's side front wing, and again it's in great condition. So driver's side front wheel and tyre, wheels in good condition, matching tyre, matching tread depth. So it's got a full set of general grabbers all round, good tyres. Rated really well off-road and on-road. So a really decent all-round tyre. They haven't got excessive road noise either. Right, so the car, the truck, whatever, it is keyless entry, keyless go. So as long as you've got your key in your pocket, you can press this button here and that will open it and lock it. Driver's door card is in nice clean condition. It's free from any damage. Being critical, these are basically black plastic sprayed silver, and they do rub. Basically, you got your knee against it or whatever. It's one of them. I think you can replace them, but as I say, it's not damaged. It's just obviously paint's rubbed off it. On your armrest, you've got your electric windows ×4, window lock, door lock, electric folding mirrors, and then also your mirror control as well. Driver's seats, bolsters are really very nice and firm. Material's nice and clean. There's no damage. Everything looks spot on. Being really critical, it's slightly rubbed on that edge where you sit, and there's a slight mark on the side. It's a fully electric seat, and it's fully functional without problems. It's nice and smooth, and it operates as you would expect. If you watch this part as well, you can use this button here, and that pumps that up. So you even get extra bolster support. So, you know, if you've got bad back, sciatica or whatever, it can help with that as well. Carpets are in good condition. Let me just jump in. Put my phone in my pocket. So steering wheel is nice and clean. There is a little tiny bit of fading on the steering wheel just there. It's nothing serious. Other than that, everything looks good. Stitchings are all in place, and the steering wheel looks nice and clean. So let's start it up. There are 2 keys, and there's also 2 keys for your mounting top as well. To start it up, it's just a matter of putting your foot on the brake, pressing the stop-start button, and it fires into action straight away. Setting that down, we'll listen to that again in a second. Right, so on the dashboard you'll see there's no warning lights, other than the fact that obviously fuel's just low a little bit. My seatbelt's not on, and I've got the handbrake on. But other than that, we'll flick through. There you go, no warnings. So you've got different options in regards to the screen. Steering wheel controls, right hand side is your cruise control, nice and basic obviously. Lower down you've got voice command, and also you can answer your phone and hang up from there as well. And then, as you just noticed, the left hand side is dual, so basically you control your screen on your dashboard, and also it'll control your media center as well. So as you can hear, stereo works fine. Speakers are really nice all round. There's no distortion. It's very clear. Decent stereo system in these, to be honest with you. Roof lining is clean. I can't see any marks. There's no damage. Everything looks spot on. It smells nice inside. Doesn't smell like it's ever been smoked in. Passenger seat. Bolsters feel like new. Doesn't really feel like anyone's ever sat in that. Chances are it's been used as a director's vehicle, and probably the driver's seat's the only one that's ever been used, to be honest with you. As you'll see in the back, the seats in the back look really good as well. Dashboard is nice and clean. It's free from any damage. Everything looks spot on. It's a 7-speed automatic gearbox. Nissan says it'll do 40 to a gallon, and I know that we've sold one to a guy recently, but it was a manual, and he said he was getting 45 regularly. So it's one of those, you can do it. It obviously depends on how you drive. Heated seats in the front, let's put them on. We'll give them a whirl, see if they work okay. Armrest is nice and clean. It's free from any damage. Cup holders, obviously. Let's have a look at the reversing camera while we're here. So to the left you get your 360-degree reversing image, and then to the right is obviously the reverse image for hooking up. If you go into drive from there and click on camera, you'll get your forward facing view and your 360. What I quite like in the reverse image, if you click on there now and you click on camera, it will give you the left hand view, and I prefer that personally over the 360, because obviously you're not going to damage your wheels, you're not going to knock a kid over or something like that. So yeah, it's all good. On the media system itself, you've got AM, FM, DAB, CD player, SD card slot as well. Obviously you've got your navigation, everything works as you would expect. If you click on info and go into my apps, if you plug your phone in down below here, can you see that? There's a USB and an auxiliary. Then you'll get your Facebook and Google, and you can get other apps that you can download as well. It works really well. Obviously it's got Bluetooth for your phone, etc. Just the normal stuff really. What else? Electric folding mirrors. As you can see, they work perfectly. All the windows work good. Can we see over my shoulder? There you go. Yeah, everything works spot on. Down below you've got your switchable four-wheel drive, your hill descent, and also you can lock and unlock the vehicle from there as well. Dual zone climate control with air conditioning, and all that will work spot on as well. I don't think there's anything else. Like I said before, you know, if you think I've missed something, or if you want to see something in a bit more detail, just ask. The heated seats work fine as well, by the way. Down by your right knee, that's where your fuel cap is, stability control, and then your parking sensors. Then up above is just your clock illumination and your trip reset, and obviously all that works spot on. Now let's switch it off. While I'm here, let's pop the bonnet, which is just here. Quick look in the back. Door cards, really very nice and clean. As you saw before, the seats are very clean as well, in good condition throughout. Underneath the seats, all your tool kits and everything are under there as well. All the carpets are in nice clean condition, as you can see. It's clearly not been used and abused, it's just obviously been used lightly. Being really crisp, it looks like there's maybe stored something in the back and something just slightly marked the leather there. It's not bad at all really. Yeah, seat backs are in good condition, everything looks spot on. As it smells nice in the back as well. Let's have a quick look in the passenger side. Again, door cards really nice and clean, no damage at all. Passenger seat and carpets and everything is all nice and clean. As I say, I don't think that's been used. Bolsters feel like new. Door card in the back, again nice and clean. There is a couple of little tiny marks on there. I think maybe they've put something on the back seat and travelled with it. Let's have a quick look under the bonnet. So obviously this one's got full Nissan service history. It's also got the remaining amount of the manufacturer's warranty when new, 5 years or 100,000 miles. So there is quite a bit left on this one. And as you can see under the bonnet, it's very clean. There's no signs of any historic oil leaks. There's no oily residue around the engine block or the turbo, which is there. Keeping intact with obviously the Nissan service history. I mean, you don't have to have a specifically Nissan full service history, but as long as it's done by a VAT registered garage, then your manufacturer's warranty remains intact. This is a Nissan battery, and if your battery ever went flat, they would even replace the battery on it for you. So that's something to worth and keep in mind. But yeah, as like I said before, you know, if you want to see something in a bit more detail, if I can, I like to think I show most things, and obviously you can pause if you need to. I don't think there's anything to show you really, it's just nice and clean. So a quick look underneath. So again, there's no signs of any historic oil leaks. Everything's nice and clean and dry. Chassis is in good condition, as is the exhaust. And the rear diff is nice and dry and clean. Spare wheel, I think, is steel, and it's got a Continental tyre on it, which looks like new. Okay, so hopefully I've shown you everything that you would need to see if you were here today with me in person. Like I say, you know, if you want to see something in a bit more detail, just give me a shout, it's not a problem. Also worth noting that if you have a look on our Facebook page, you'll find photographs of this that you won't see anywhere else, that might offer you a bit more insight. But for the moment, thanks for watching and sticking with me, I appreciate it. But take care, stay safe, and goodbye.